America's Happiest Person. Book and lyrics by G. Bruce Smith. Music and music direction by Dante Luna. Directed by Jonathan Levitt. Place, Los Angeles. Time, now. Act 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Hollywood, the finale of America's Happiest Person! I'm your host, Brian Ocean. After a year-long nationwide search, grueling auditions, and tests to measure each contestant's level of bliss, tonight we will name America's Happiest Person. He or she will win $1 million and spend the next year touring the country to teach others to be joyful. Now let's give a happy welcome to our contestants as they appear on stage live for the first time.
Here I am, my name is Mr. Seymour Fong. I came from Honolulu and I'm never wrong. My love of family always keeps me going strong. At least that's what I sing in this song.
I'm Abigail from the great Midwest. To win would be an honor in this groovy quest. I'm hardworking as a librarian and humanitarian.
Everybody knows that I'm Serenity Sky. I make my home in Portland where the young go to die. I believe that joy will purify. I know I couldn't hurt a fly.
Anna Carolina is who I am. It doesn't take a genius to sing out loud. My restaurant in Miami is a happy place, and I'm gonna win this race.
Grim, I'm all over Grim. LA is where you sink or swim. Lawyer, that's what I used to be. But now my life is full of glee. Joy, 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 oh yeah! Joy, 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 oh yeah! Joy, 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 oh yeah! That's what it's all about! The types proclaim that I'm the one most happy, even though it's true that I can be real snappy. And if you don't believe me, you can ask my puppy.
Come on, you know you're crappy.
What?
Everybody's a winner, so let's give a cheer.
Oh my god.
In spite of who's the victor, let's not make a smear. As every saint's a sinner, all of us right here.
We really don't think you're so dear. How about we are complete and just confess? You and I know you cannot break happiness, 'cause making any smile is just too torturous.
Tell us, what is your true quest?
Perhaps you see that all is not as should be. There's more than meets the eye with this company, so pay attention and I'm sure you'll agree. The show is full of dubious glee. Joy, 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 oh yeah! Joy, 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 oh yeah! Joy, 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 oh yeah! That's what it's all about! Joy, 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 oh yeah!
song from a happy group on this very happy day. As you know, this joyful show is brought to you by the Happiness Institute, based in Happy, Texas, USA, the town without a frown. You've gotten to know each one of our finalists over the past few nights in episodes aired right here. We've filmed them in their homes and communities. We've seen them compete in various tests, and we've interviewed them one-on-one. The winner will be determined by a combination of scores on their competitions and performance.
Stop! Stop! What are we doing? Stop this madness! What are we even doing here? What is this? Can anyone claim to be happy, let alone the happiest person in the... You know, let's rewind. Okay, let's go back 1 year ago. I'm in my Hollywood Hills home with its stunning view of the city below. Its beautiful indoor, outdoor flow. Its infinity swimming pool. Now you get the pretty picture. You get to meet my girlfriend, Margaret Steele, in a minute. But first...
Scene shift to Oliver's house. He sits in a chair, picks up a magazine, reads it for a beat or two, puts it down, and hangs his head.
You know, there's nothing but bad news in the world.
And a good evening to you too, Oliver.
You know, now I learn that only 2% of adult patients who collapse and receive CPR fully recover. Not even CPR works. Glad I didn't take that course. Wasted my time in that class.
Yet another cheery fact to greet me.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if hundreds of people were killed by falling bookcases every year. Oh, here's a martini. Something to drown your sorrows in.
I'm not the one who needs to drown sorrows.
Oh, rough day in the world of pharmaceutical sales.
It was tiring, yes.
Margaret picks up a book on a table.
Flowers from Hell, a satanic reader.
It's actually really good.
Uh-huh. Another fun read, right? Let's check out the music you've been listening to.
No, wait, hold on. No, we don't need to do that.
Back to Black.
Mm-hmm.
Painted Black.
Yep.
The Black Angel's Death Song.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Lady Sings the Blues.
That's a good one.
November Blues.
That's a better one.
Still got the blues.
That one's okay. Okay, but wait a minute. I do also have My Life Would Suck Without You.
Well, that's a song about a dysfunctional relationship.
The point is, my life would
Cut
suck
the
without
crap,
you.
Donnie Darko. I told you to get on meds.
You know I don't believe in that stuff.
Stuff? Stuff? That's what I sell to doctors. To make people happy, goddammit! You know, you make tons of money. You have this beautiful house, and I make sure that we travel to all the best places in the world. Why are you such a Debbie Downer? You're wearing black clothes in sunny LA. If you're a bit cheery, then you don something gray. For you, it's dark chocolate, dark books, and dark nights. For God's sakes. Oh, Dolly, when will you see the light? When will you see the light?
It's who I am.
We're done, Oliver. We're done.
What? Done? What do you mean?
You know, you just don't get it, do you? Okay. You like the blues? Try this on for size.
Okay, here we go.
You say that you're not depressed. Well, listen, I'm not impressed. You dote on existential shit. You dug yourself into a pit. You gotta admit it. You're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get happiness.
You say that I'm one big old grump. You're telling me I'm down in the gotta give me credit. I can't help but be what I be.
You sit around and read old Camus, and Howard, he's got nothing on you. German movies get you all hot. Fun to me, it's your spot. You really are a sad sack. You drape your body in black. So listen, I ain't coming back.
Oh, baby, you're breaking my heart. I swear I'm trying to play that part, but gleeful just ain't my style. I ain't gonna pile by a mile. You really just don't get it. You gotta give me credit. I can't help but be what I be.
Sorry, Oliver. Goodbye.
Margaret was right. I wasn't happy. Well, most of the time, anyway. A high-paying legal career, the Architectural Digest house, the trips to Monaco, Tahiti. They didn't really bring me happiness. Now, I really was sad. You see, I loved Margaret. I remember how she was when we first met, before the job in pharmaceuticals. She was so sweet and fun and full of life.
Oliver picks up a glass, pours himself a whiskey, gulps it down, repeats.
So, I did what I always do, what I'm good at doing. I moped, I drank, I reread Nietzsche. And then one day, I was in a bookstore, and I stumbled on a whole shelf full of books on happiness, academic studies, self-help books, surveys of the most blissful places on the planet. So that was it. I'd learn to be happy. I'd show Margaret a new, sunny Oliver Grimm. Probably should have started by changing the nickname, and win her back. They say it's impossible to learn to be upbeat, especially when you're prone to be downbeat. But I've made my mind up, I'd rise to the occasion and give it my best shot to solve the joy equation. I started off slowly. I did all my research. Yes, I did. I even decided to go back to my church. Have mercy. But then it hit me. I'd have to be methodical. Yeah. I needed some time to take a sabbatical. And that's what I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Gonna be happy, happy. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be happy, happy. Yes, I am. I was gonna be happy if it killed me to win back Margaret. I quit the law firm right away and sold my home to a man named Ray, a guru I met in Old Bombay. taught me how to Grim play. I flew up north to speak to Danes, cause happiness was what they gained. And then I flew myself to Spain, cause after all that, I needed a freaking vacation. Gonna be happy.
Gonna be happy.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Gonna be happy.
Gonna be happy.
Yes, I am. I did all that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And brothers and sisters, do you know why I did all that?
Why? Tell us.
To be filled with a spirit of joy, jubilation, and ecstasy. In short, I wanted to be peppy, perky, and oh my God,
Yes.
playful.
Yes, amen.
So yes, I discarded my material possessions. I learned from Indian gurus and studied Danish society. But I did more than that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I traveled the world in search of happy people. I gave up liquor and meat. I volunteered in Guatemalan orphanages, poor African villages, and Uzbekistani clinics. So celebrate with me. I said celebrate with me. Brothers and sisters, put your hands together and joyful clapping. Come on now, let me hear you. Let me hear you raise the spirit up into the rafters. And join me in the scores. Trust me, these vocalize these lyrics. Gonna be happy. Yes, I am. Gonna be happy. Yes, I am. Gonna be happy. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be happy.
Yes, he
A year later, I returned to LA. I rented a small studio. I was a changed man. On a scale of 1 to 10, I used to be a 4, sometimes a 3. Now, I'm a solid 8. I had to show Margaret the new Oliver, the one who changed his last name from Grim to ironic. Anyway, I had to see Margaret. I needed her to see that I had changed. Then she'd come back to me, and I'd go from an 8 to a 10. Margaret, it's me. I've changed. Margaret, I have. No, don't hang up. No, it's true. I traveled the world in search of happiness, and I found it. You should see me. No more black and blues. I'm exactly the man you wanted me to be. I want you back. What? No, listen, you have to see me. No, don't, no, look, just 5 minutes. I just need 5 minutes, please. Margaret. Margaret. She wouldn't even see me for 5 minutes. I was devastated. I almost slipped back into my old, sad habits, but instead I meditated. I ate seaweed and kale soup. Yum. And I chanted, "Oh, Margaret, come back to me. Oh, I promise I'm a changed man." And while I was chanting, some voice in my head was telling me to turn on the TV. And there it was, this commercial. Like a message from heaven, or a message from one of my life's previous incarnations.
That's right! We want you to audition for the first ever America's Happiest Person contest and reality show. Yes, you, Oliver Grimm.
I swear that is what he said.
Win $1 million! Just upload a 1-minute audition video and download our application in essay from at happyhappypeople.com.
This was it! I'd go on national TV and be named America's happiest person, and Margaret would have no choice but to come back to me. The next few weeks were a blur of auditions and callbacks. And then I got the news. I was a finalist on America's Happiest Person. Fast forward a few weeks. The 5 finalists are about to meet for the first time in the house they were putting us up in, just next to Happy Hollywood Studio in Pacoima.
Same shift, living room of Pacoima House. MC, producer, and 2 TV camera operators enter, each with a TV camera resting on their shoulders.
This is the first time that they're meeting. They'll come in one by one after being dropped off by one of our Happy Mobiles. Brian. Brian,
What?
stop sexting.
I'm not, sweet cakes.
Go upstairs now. And remember, they're not supposed to know yet that you're here. And don't you dare watch porn on your phone. Oh, here comes the first one.
Wow, it's so great to be here in Pacoima.
Hi, I'm Jenna, the show's producer. You're Oliver, right? All right, so you know the drill. We've already mic'd you. Just ignore the cameras. Relax and be yourself. Here comes Seymour.
Hi, I'm Oliver, and you must be,
The New York Times happiest person in America? No, but I know him. We go to rival synagogues in Hollywood.
Cool. I read that New York Times article, actually, which named the happiest man in America. They based this on a statistical study, like a composite from Gallup.
And I fit the profile.
Right, Asian American, observant Jew, 60s, married, has children, lives in Hawaii, runs his own business, yada.
Yes, exactly.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Oliver. This is,
Seymour Fall.
Oh, hi, I'm Abigail Bonner. That's Bonner as in Donner, not Boner as in Boner. Nice to meet you both. I'm from a small town in Nebraska you've never heard of. This is a nice house. Where are the roses?
Roses.
For the rose ceremony. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wrong show. This isn't The Bachelor. Oh, my goodness, I'm so embarrassed.
And I'm gonna stay, brothers and sisters. Serenity Sky, self-realized master at your humble service.
Welcome everybody. We're just waiting for the last contestant. Oh, and here she comes.
Anna Carolina Vitali.
Hello, welcome.
I'm sorry, but none of you look very happy.
Listen, I don't know about the others, but I'm statistically the happiest man in America. Check with the New York Times.
No. I don't think any of you have a chance, unless... You need to know how I can leave dancing. must learn to really take some chances and let yourselves be like me. I come from the country of big hearts, of sweet smiles, how the happy come by. Know how I can't need dances. You need to see how life can be. I think you all must learn to really take some chances and let yourselves be like me.
Oh, here we go. You all know our MC, Brian Ocean.
Welcome, happy people. It's wonderful to meet you all and just see how hot, happy you are.
Producer Jenna takes MC's head in her hands and moves his gaze away from Anna Carolina's breasts and hands it left and right to take in the other contestants.
Yes, well, you've probably seen the champagne on the table, and we'll just get to that in a minute. But first, we want to tell you how this will work in the next few days.
As you know, our show is on prime time for 1 hour each night this week, with the live finale on Friday. Tonight, we'll be showing clips of each of you as we film them in your homes and communities, as well as shots from your gathering here this morning.
We'll also be pulling you aside from time to time for individual on-camera interviews. And we encourage you to make videos with the cameras we've given you.
As to the other days, we'll tape you during the day and air it that night.
Be prepared for anything, happy people.
All right, each of you has your own bedroom. We've stocked the kitchen with lots of food and drinks. You will not be able to leave the house at night. We have guards on duty outside. And there's no TV or internet. As we explained to you before, we're keeping your cell phones for safekeeping until the end of the week. And sorry to be so hard-nosed, but if any of you are caught cheating, you're off the show.
Unlike other reality shows, we will not be taping you at night in the house, though we might when you are here during the day. So, spread the cheer any way you think, among yourselves. Got my gist, Anna Carolina? So, let's have that champagne, shall we?
Yes, let's do.
To our happy contestants, make it work.
To happiness!
Scene shift that evening in Pacoima House living room.
Whew. Nothing like a great communally prepared meal to bring people together.
Just like Top Chef, but we forgot. The quick fire challenge.
This is true, brother, but I'm not sure Seymour was being communal.
What do you mean?
Let's just say I sensed some control issues, and also I asked you specifically not to cook my tofu with your meat.
Oh, vegans, oi!
I thought everything was just delicious.
The first segment of America's Happiest Person is airing, like, right now. Wonder how we're all coming across.
And I wonder whether there are hidden cameras all around the house.
But they said that
Do
they
you believe them? Already, I've searched the house anyway. It appears to be clean, but I'm not sure I trust them.
Next time, I will cook you all Brazilian food. It will make you happy.
Ugh. Everything's just hunky-dory in Brazil, huh? What about the slums of Rio, the poverty, the crime?
I don't understand how you were picked for this show. You're obviously very unhappy.
You put on a very good front, Miss Brazil, but I bet you have a sad secret.
Secret? What secret would I have?
Maybe we all have secrets.
Peace, brothers and sisters. We have an early call time tomorrow, so it's time for me to meditate and rest. Namaste.
Yeah, watch out for Yoga Boy. Don't fall for that namaste BS.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Gosh, I hope I didn't say anything too dumb. I'm a little tipsy.
Nah, not really. I mean, You know, I'm sure we're all just a little nervous.
Well, see, that's just it. I always act real dumb when I get nervous, but really I'm pretty smart. I have a master's degree, but well,
What?
oh geez, I don't want to bother you with my problems.
No bother at all.
It's just that, well, bad luck seems to follow me everywhere I go, so I get nervous and then I get stupid.
Well, you made it through the auditions.
I know, I'm amazed.
Well, they must have seen something special in you. A sweetness.
I think so? Oh, gee, that's real nice of you to say.
So what kind of bad luck have you had?
Oh, it could have been a lot worse. I'm actually pretty lucky.
Oh?
I know I've had such bad luck, but it could have been so much worse. A plane crash killed my mom and dad, but that's no good. I know I was just 6 years old when mom and dad left this world, but both of them died instantly, so I just have to see. I'm lucky, lucky me.
Jesus.
And I was raised by an evil foster dad. He beat me so often, but it wasn't half bad. He molested me and made me real sad. But I survived and found the key to happiness in misery. I'm lucky, lucky me.
Are you?
Now I could be real bitter, but you know that just ain't my style. If you would say I'm cynical, well, you would be way off by a mile. 'Cause I learned to count my blessings and live happy for a while. So then I was jilted at the altar of my man, who turned out to be in love with his friend Dan. It could have been so much worse if he left with cousin Fred. 'Cause how could I ever be a person with a big weenie? Lucky, lucky me. I'm lucky, lucky me.
Wow. You have an extraordinary outlook on life and amazing resilience. Honestly, I admire you. So anyway, why did you even join this crazy competition?
Well, I want to win $1 million to give to this Haitian orphanage I've been volunteering at for the last 10 years.
All 1 million of it?
Heck yeah, they really need it. What about you? Why are you here?
You might think it's a dumb reason.
Well, I can't imagine you doing anything dumb.
My girlfriend left me a year ago because she said I was a sad sack, so I want to prove to her that I've learned to be happy. I want her back.
Now that's dumb. Well, not you, your girlfriend. How could she leave such a great guy?
Thanks. You got a big heart, Abigail.
You got one too. I could tell.
I should I should go to bed. It's late. Early call and all.
Yeah, of course.
Good night then.
Good night, Oliver. Could this be the start to a new life? My life has had life's trials. I've had too much bad luck. A girl deserves better than to be stuck in muck. His name is Oliver, and he's sweet as can be. He could change my life. He might be my destiny. Yes, I want a good man by my side. Love is elusive, and it hurts. Oh, but it hurts when it's time. So maybe someday soon he'll get down on his knee. He'll want me for his wife, and he'll be my destiny. And he'll be my destiny. And if you believe that shit, let me introduce you to a Beverly Hills housewife who doesn't have fish lips. Now it's true that I seem quite as sweet as can be, but I've learned how to play the game. And I'm sick of bad luck and of being so poor. So now it's my turn to claim some fame. You will see I can change from good to bad. I have found the evil in me. I'll blackmail, I'll steal. They'll get down and they'll kneel to Abigail, the queen of happy. The queen of happy. The queen of the day. I'm evil, it's true, and proud of it too, if it gets me my way. The queen of happy. The queen of the night. I'll show them what's what, their throats I will cut if it wins me the fight.
Scene shift, next day, Happy Hollywood Studio soundstage. 3 camera operators are rolled onto stage and is transformed into a game show set, something like Jeopardy, with MCs placed to one side and contestant podiums together to one side.
Welcome, everyone! Sponsored by the Happiness Institute in Happy, Texas, USA, the town without a frown. The contestant named Happiest Person will win $1 million and spend the next year touring the country to teach others to be joyful. Our 5 finalists were introduced last night on national television from their homes and communities. And now, they're here in our studio. Seymour, Abigail, Oliver, Anna, Carolina. Here's how the round works. We will ask questions about happiness, and the first contestant to correctly answer will get a point. So, let's get started. Are you ready, contestants? Woo! Question number 1. According to psychologist Sonia Lyubomirsky, who's that broad? 50% of our happiness is determined by genetics. What determines the other 50%? Seymour.
10% environment and 40% our will to make it happen.
That's right! First point goes to Seymour. 40% of our happiness is based on our will to make it happen. Question number 2. Finish this quote by Aristotle. Happiness is...
A virtuous activity of the soul.
Yes, it is virtuous! A point to Oliver. Question number 3. Which country has a policy of gross national happiness?
Bhutan!
Bhutan is correct. You've got brains as well as beauty, Anna Carolina. So far, we have a 3-way tie going. Next question.
And so it went. My adrenaline was pumping, but I was up against some stiff competition. Except for Abigail, who didn't answer a single question. And then, with a four-way tie, after what must have been like 52 frickin' questions, it was coming down to the wire.
And now, we're down to the last question. Here it is. Happiness increase experts have clearly shown that individuals can be trained to be happier through various programs in just 2 to 10 weeks. By what percentage can they increase their happiness?
25%.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
25%?
Yes.
You are correct!
Yes!
Seymour, you have the right point! Congratulations, Seymour. But, unfortunately, you did not win this round.
What?
You see, studies have shown that competitive people are less happy than those who are not competitive. And so the winner of this round is Abigail, who never even touched her buzzer! How does it feel, Abigail Boner?
Oh gosh, I don't know what to say. I guess I've never been very competitive.
The remainder of the contest rounds will be judged, and by their very nature will not require competition. But I hope you at home have learned some valuable facts about happiness and will embark on your own journey to make yourself more joyful. We'll see you tomorrow night when the competition resumes with round 2. How was I? I was great, wasn't I?
You were okay. Just don't forget Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey who?
Same shift at night, late, in Pacoima House, living in pajamas. He sips from a glass of milk. Abigail enters wearing an old-fashioned nightgown.
Oh, goodness, you're awake too.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I warmed up some milk. What's the matter, Abigail?
Do you hate me too?
What? No, of course not. Why would I hate you?
Well, everyone else does because I won the first round and didn't answer a single question.
No, they don't hate you.
Yes, they do. I overheard Seymour talking to Anna Carolina. He said he wants to put a pillow over my face while I was sleeping.
He didn't mean that, okay? He's a grump. The only reason why he made it to the finals is that New York Times article.
And then I heard Serenity doing this chant, only he modified it. He said, Namaho Renko, karma will make her eat some crow.
That is the worst rhyme I've ever heard. Don't cry. Don't let them bother you.
Well, I knew the answers to most of the questions, but I just wasn't fast enough on the buzzer. I told you I get nervous.
I'll admit, I was surprised that they threw us this curveball, but you know what? They're right. Competitiveness is toxic.
You're a good guy, Oliver. I hope you win.
That's nice of you to say.
Though I have to say,
What?
Well, I don't mean to be personal or anything, but honestly, I just think if your ex-girlfriend could actually break up with such a great guy, well, she might not be too good for you.
Really?
I think you need someone who will give you all the love you deserve.
Bed! Bed! I gotta get to bed. It's late again. Some sleep. Bed.
Yes, he's falling for me. Easy next step to love, followed by heartbreak, and then a very unhappy Oliver Grimm.
Abigail starts to exit, but sees Serenity Sky enter. Furtively carrying a yoga mat and paper bag, Abigail crouches in the shadows. Serenity Sky does not see her. Serenity Sky rolls his mat out, sits on it in the lotus position, and closes his eyes. He pulls a bottle of whiskey from the paper bag and opens up the
Oh, hell yeah.
Serenity reaches into the bag and pulls out a cupcake and gobbles it down.
Friggin' orgasmic.
Serenity reaches into the bag again, pulls out a pack of cigarettes, lights one, takes a
Oh. Nicotine, I love you. I love you.
Serenity stuffs another cupcake in his mouth, followed by a swig from the whiskey bottle, followed by a deep drag from his cigarette.
Screw this vegan namaste bullshit. After I win this, it's Ibiza, here I come. I don't want to be this boring vegan yoga guy. I'm gonna live like a Bollywood star.
Bollywood celebrity, that's what I wanna be.
Everybody thinks I'm a yogi, but instead I want to party. Bollywood. Instead of meditation, I prefer inebriation. Bollywood. I'm meant to be a Mumbai star. Have lots of women near and far. And smoke and drink at the local bars. That's who I'm gonna be.
Everybody sing junk food, that's what I want to eat. Everybody shouts whiskey, whiskey, that's what I want to drink. Everybody sing cigarettes, cigarettes, that's what I love to smoke. Everybody sing ganja, ganja, that's what I need to blaze. Celebrity.
I hate the lotus position, it's not my disposition. Bollywood. I find Thai food disgusting and seaweed soup revolting. Bollywood. I want to live without restraints. There is no fun in being a saint. A bottom man I surely ain't. I hate this yoga shit.
Everybody sing corn dogs, that's what I want to eat. Everybody shout vodka, vodka, that's what I need to drink. Everybody sing tobacco, tobacco, that's what I love to smoke. Everybody sing women, women, that's what I need to have. Everybody sing cheese crisps, that's what I want to eat. Everybody shout seven, seven, that's what I need to drink. Everybody sing Milton, cigarettes, that's what I love to smoke. Everybody sing pothead, pothead, that's what I need to be. Everybody sing junk food, that's what I want to eat. Everybody shout whiskey, whiskey, that's what I need to drink. Everybody sing cigarettes, cigarettes, that's what I love to smoke. Everybody sing cocaine, cocaine, that's what I need to snort. Bollywood celebrity, that's what I want to be.
Abigail emerges from the shadows, holds the camera up, and smiles in triumph.
Yes!
Scene shift, next day, green room in a Happy Hollywood studio.
A pushover, huh? A wimp?
A phony? A phony?
Big tits, no brain.
What are you all talking about?
The producer, the camera operators.
They let it slip out that we were doing the one-on-one interviews.
Serenity Sky, Mr. Peaceful Yogi Man, talking shit about me.
Me? Oliver was talking shit about me?
Oh, no way. Seymour was dissing me real good.
All they're doing is telling the truth.
Yeah, Seymour, you're a liar, and the New York Times is shit.
Please, it upsets me when you fight.
Oh yeah, Miss Goody Two Shoes, you didn't say anything bad about anyone, right?
No, of course not.
It's Seymour. Watch your backs, ladies and gentlemen.
What gentlemen? Where are they?
What did I do?
You called me a fake.
Oh, Oliver would never do that.
Thank you, Abigail. What have you had to say for yourself?
It's all bullshit.
Yes, this Namaste Yoga guy is all bullshit.
No, you all just don't get it, do you? They want to make us fight. It's good television.
They're not taping us right now.
How do we know there aren't hidden cameras here?
No shit. If they do have a tape of us fighting, then they can say that we're not happy and then we'll be eliminated from the competition. Namaste, namaste. Look, Anna Carolina, I didn't say that about you. Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I mean, I might have mentioned something about your,
Big breasts?
but they drew it out of me. They said honesty is appreciated on a show like this because dishonest people can't be happy.
They told me the same thing. Really clever about getting us to say stuff. Though I did not call you a phony, Serenity. I did, however, maybe had a joke about your name.
Thanks a lot.
Look, you have to admit it's a ridiculous name.
It really is.
Yeah.
What things did you say about me in your camera interviews, huh? Anna Carolina?
Enough, please. We all have to try to say nice things about each other.
You're right, Abigail. But I still have my suspicions.
Group hug?
No. Look, I still don't trust you, Seymour, and I never have. And I'll tell you another thing. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to kick your ass this round. And I'm going to be crowned America's happiest person. With a smile. Because I'm full of joy.
Over my healthy, lean, dead body. Namaste.
Namaste.
I already told you, none of you are as happy as I am.
Yeah, they're ready for you guys on stage too.
Scene shift, just later. Happy Hollywood Studio soundstage. Instead of 5 podiums for the contestants, there are 5 easels and large sheets of paper attached, each with colored pencils. The front of the canvases face away from the audience.
Welcome to round 2 of the competition. Today, we want you to draw your happy.
I'm not an artist.
We don't expect you to be. We're not going to judge you on your artistic abilities. Instead, we've invited a prominent psychologist, Dr. Pill of TV fame, to judge your pictures of who is the happiest among you. He will give each of you a numeric score that will count towards your overall score.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. That man is a narcissistic phony.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay. Are you all ready to meet Dr. Pill? We are so thrilled to have you.
Thank you, Brian. It's your pleasure that I'm here.
You do so much good work on your show, helping average, simple Americans see how they can improve their poor, pitiful, tragic lives. Like your last show. My father wears high heels and pearls when he vacuums the house.
Right? Wearing high heels and pearls is confusing to that father's children. No matter how good a dad he might be, and no matter how much his children think their dad is hilarious when he vacuums the living room in high heels and pearls, and in fact the whole thing is just something the kids have put him up to, well, the psychological damage can be devastating.
Oh, absolutely. Now, you know that we have 5 very happy contestants here, but we need to find the happiest among them. How can you help us do that, Dr. Pill?
Well, as you know, I'm considered the world's most brilliant and incisive psychologist. And as my autobiography, The World's Most Brilliant and Incisive Psychologist, for sale on Amazon for $75, knows I can spot when someone is truly happy just by the way the person talks, or dances, or holds a spoon, or picks his nose, or like today, draws. Similarly, I can also tell when someone is a fraud.
Amazing. You're just amazing, Dr. Pill.
I know!
Well, let's get started. Contestants, you will have 10 minutes to draw your happiness. Begin now.
And now our 5 playful contestants in their rendition of the Draw Your Happy Tank. That's what I'm gonna do. Kill, they'll be dead through and through. I will beat their dumb attempts at art. I will tear each one of them apart.
You know how I fooled everyone with this innocent Midwestern bullshit? Well, believe it or not, I really used to be this shit innocent. I would actually make sickening drawings like this one. Stop war. That is until I met Donnie. Yeah, he was the one that jilted me at the altar. What nobody knows is that I tracked him down. I hired a male prostitute who seduced old Donnie, got photos of it, and sent them to his boss and boyfriend. Needless to say, it ruined a career and love relationship. Yeah, I stopped something all right, but it wasn't war. Wish. And that's what I'm gonna do. Kill, they'll be dead through and I will beat their dumb attempts at art. I will tear each one of them apart.
My parents were real hippies, you know? Zachary and Harmony Sky. Yeah, those were their names. Everything was peace, love, and vegetarian food, and none of the fun normal kid stuff. No TV, no cars, no Playboy magazines, but worst of all, no ice cream. Too much sugar, Zachary told me, will turn you into a crazy capitalist pig. So this picture I drew of someone licking an ice cream cone. This is my idea of pure bliss. But nobody will know it because I'm adding this. A circle with a diagonal line through it. Wing, that's what I'm gonna do. Kill, they'll be dead through and through. I will be the dumb attempts at art. I will tear each one of them apart.
I always was a gloomy Gus, even from a young age. But I blame Ricky and a turkey wishbone. See, Ricky was this bully in my neighborhood, and one day he he beat me up and he kicked my dog Lucas in the ribs. We rushed him off to the hospital, my mother and I. He had to stay overnight. That evening after the leftover Thanksgiving turkey, my mom and I pulled the wishbone, each of us silently praying for Lucas's recovery. That's why I drew a wishbone, because that night, he died. That's when I lost my innocence and sadness took its place. But this time, I'm going to get my wish and win this contest and crush the competition. Win, that's what I'm gonna do. Kill, they'll be dead through and through. I will beat their dumb attempts at art. I will tear each one of them apart.
Why did I draw a 0? Because it reminds me of my so-called competitors here. Just like Dexter, this realtor I know in Honolulu. Total loser. But what I'll tell this Dr. Pilger is that the spiritual meaning of 0 deals in pure potentiality, that it's the point from which all other numbers spring forth, blah, 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 blah. And then I will quote some Chinese shit, because you know white people get all into that sector. Yeah, all of them, total zeros. I know that Dr. Pill type, I know what he likes. Win, that's what I'm gonna do. Kill, they'll beat it through and through. I'll outwit them as I always do. You must remember that I am a Jew.
Well, I might have drawn a picture of MC Brian Ocean, even though he's total dipshit. Brian Ocean is grotesque, but I'll be the very best. I will beat them dumb attempts at art. I will tear each one of them apart.
Win, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Kill, they'll be dead through and through.
They'll be dead through and through.
I will beat the dumb attempts at art. I will tear each one of them apart.
Dr. Pill walks past the contestants slowly, taking notes. Then he stops in front of Oliver.
What's the story with the wishbone?
When I was a young kid, my black lab Lucas was in the hospital with injuries. My mom pulled the wishbone in hopes of his recovery. But he died anyway.
Now, that doesn't sound very happy.
At the time, it wasn't. We all have sadness, but I've learned to smile through all of that sadness and the pain of the world. See?
Dr. Pill moves on and stops in front of Seymour.
Seymour, your 0, that is a 0, I presume, seems very nihilistic to me.
On the contrary, Dr. Pill, in spiritual terms, 0 represents pure potentiality. 0 is the alpha and omega, as there is no beginning and no end, all is infinite. 0 is the symbol of nothingness and denotes freedom from limitations in the material world.
I love that dipshit!
Dr. Pill moves on and stops in front of Anna Carolina.
And this?
Oh, it's obvious, yes? Brian Ocean makes me happy.
Oh, hell no, she did not just say that.
I see.
Dr. Pill circles a few more notes and then looks up.
Very interesting.
And what is your verdict, Dr. Pill?
It's a 5-way tie. Though all of them need to read my autobiography.
I want to thank our special guest, Dr. Pill. Come give me a hug, Dr. Pill.
Not until you've read my chapter on appropriate and inappropriate hugs.
Sure, Dr. Pill. You're the best.
I know.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the next episode of America's Happiest Person.
Scene shift that night in Pacoima House living room. Anna Carolina enters quietly. Detective Stan Slade enters. His film noir detective prototype with trench coat, hat, and smoking a cigarette.
How you doing, doll face? You look like a dame packing heat in all the right places.
Detective Stan Slade. Did anybody see you come in?
Are you kidding me? I slipped past those pasty gods like water through a sewer.
Thank you for coming.
Sure thing, gorgeous. How about you get us both a nightcap?
I'm sorry, we do not have time. I just want to know what news you have.
You're all business, aren't you? Never met a dame like you. Looks, springs, moves like a wild tiger on a metal ledge on a hot August day.
You mean like a cat on a hot tin roof?
Yes. Yeah, I like that. Cat on a hot. Has a good ring to it, like the sound of a Chicago heater spraying bullets into some creek's mud.
Detective, you told me last week you were close to getting a lead.
Yeah, sorry, Duchess. Trail turned colder than an Eskimo corpse on an iceberg. But I got my best man in Rio on it.
Please, Detective, do your best to find them.
Don't worry, princess. I'm gonna crack this case wide open. Nobody, I mean nobody, plays Stan Slade for a sucker.
Thank you.
But there's one thing. You ain't coughed up the amount agreed on.
I know, Detective Stan Slade. I feel terrible. But I promise you, I am going to win this competition, and I'll have plenty of money to pay you in full.
Tell you what, since I know you're a straight-up sister and a damn sexy one at that, I'll keep my man on it for a couple more days. By then, we'll know if you've won the million big ones.
Thank you, Detective Stan Slade.
Well, you got it, Angel. Now this gumshoe's gotta hit the pavement and get some hooch. I'll be seeing you around.
Who was that?
What are you doing here?
And I couldn't sleep. Who was that man?
Please don't tell anybody. He's somebody I need to talk to.
Okay.
It's
You don't have to tell me.
I trust you. I can tell you're a good man. Oh God, it's killing me to keep this secret.
Secret?
Yes. I don't know where my family is.
Your family.
Yes, in Brazil. My parents, my sister, my brother. I hated Brazil. I left years ago to forget everything. We were just so poor, and I was ashamed of my parents. I wrote a few letters to them when I moved to Miami, but soon I stopped. And for a while I got letters from them, but then the letters didn't come anymore. Didn't care. I had a new life. I loved my restaurant. I was happy. But
Over time, I felt guilty that I had been so ashamed of my family, so I wrote to them, but they never wrote back. I contacted relatives, but only one aunt replied. She said my family had moved, but they didn't want anything to do with me. I'd broken their hearts, she told me.
I'm so sorry.
I tried social media. Everything I could think of to find them. Finally, I hired a private detective. That's who you saw. We had arranged that he would come to see me tonight, sneaking past the guards, but there's no news.
You'll find them.
I hope so. If I win this contest, I'm bringing them to America, so we can all be together.
Family is important. You know, I realize that now. Before, I was so gloomy, and I didn't think it was even fair to bring a child into this world. I was so caught up in money and career.
I know. For me, I was having too much fun. I didn't answer to a man or to anyone. I just wanted to be free.
There's a price to pay.
You promise not to tell anyone.
Your secret's safe with me. It's late. Come on. Let's head back to bed.
Seymour enters. Lee pulls out cell phone. Abigail enters, crouches in the shadows, and records Seymour on her digital camera.
Hello, Lisa? I'm sorry to call so late. I know. I'm sorry, I haven't been in touch with you, but you know I'm in LA now, right? I'm on this reality show. It doesn't matter. I want to see you. And our little boy. No, I've told you, I can't leave her right now. It's just too complicated. But soon, I hope. I know you're tired of waiting, but please, I need to see you. And Kent, the competition ends soon. Let's meet right after. Thank you. How is he? I'll bet he's growing up so fast. I can't wait to see both of you. And depending on how I do on this TV show, our lives could change. I love you, Lisa. In my house, there are empty rooms with spirits of faded love who lost their way. In my house, there are empty shadows where children once played and laughter bounced from wall to wall. In my house, there are empty words muttered from angry hearts, ignored by tone-deaf ears. In my house, there are empty spaces, mirrors that turn opaque as though our reflections have shimmered and died.
In his house, where people think he's hard and mean, little did he know he's sad for what his family once had. Instead of love, there's only angry emptiness, replacing joy and true tenderness.
But in a house across the ocean lies a future, expectant, full of promise, yet guarded, trust sorely tested, patience thin, eroded by hours and days, years. In that house, she waits. The boy plays, sings, asks about Papa, cares not, has a girl crush, a boy crush, a mama crush, paints pretty pictures, angry ones, silly strokes.
In his house, where people think he's hard
remains full. The promise to care for the first one, the sad one whose love has died. In my house, where people think I'm hiding me, little do they know I'm sad for what my family was at. Instead of love, it's only angry emptiness, replacing joy and true tenderness.
Abigail emerges from the shadows and turns off the camera. Serenity sees Abigail.
An adulterer, huh? The judges are going to love this!
Holy shit! She recorded this. Maybe she's recorded me without my knowledge. I have to get her camera.
Scene shift next morning. Pacoima House living room. Oliver enters wearing silly boxer briefs and a holy t-shirt. 2 socks are mismatched, his hair is a mess. He holds a bowl of cereal and is shoving it in his mouth, milk dribbling down his chin. He absent-mindedly scratches his crotch, stares out into space, making transition from sleep to being awake. Abigail enters, wearing an ugly old lady robe, fuzzy bunny slippers, hair messed up. She is holding a coffee cup in one hand, and in the other, she is pulling up her eyelids that keep drooping. This is her way of transitioning from sleep to being awake. At first, the two don't see each other, caught up in, as they are, in their own half-awake worlds. Their various gestures which change are synchronized so that when he scratches, she pulls her eyelids. He makes funny faces, she picks the lint off the rope. They begin to walk absent-mindedly, coming very close, but still don't see each other. Finally, they bump into each other, spilling coffee and milk all over each other.
Oh my gosh! Oh God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you.
Oh no, I'm the one who should apologize. I didn't think anyone would be up this early.
I've spilled all over you.
No, I've spilled all over you.
I've made a mess.
No, I was already a mess.
Well, I guess you are.
A mess, I know.
Yeah, but so am I.
Yes.
The two are facing each other, separated at a distance, like West Side Story's Tony and Maria. They first spot each other.
And yet,
And yet.
and yet,
And yet.
it's as if,
As if.
we're seeing you for the first time.
For the first time, yes.
Yes. Please don't say yes again.
Yes.
I feel like we're suddenly in a dance in a high school gym.
Me too. I don't dance very well.
Oh, you're really an awful dancer.
So are you.
I see only you, though it's hard to get past that ugly robe you're wearing.
Abigail throws off her robe, revealing ugly flannel grandma pajamas.
And I see only you, though your disgusting t-shirt and boxers make me gag.
There's nothing for me but Maria.
It's Abigail.
And there's nothing for me but Abby. Every sight I see is Abby.
Tony!
It's Oliver.
Ollie!
Is this the song where we fall in love? The time is perfect for going big. We'll sing our hearts out, we'll do a jig. We'll look into each other's eyes so deep. This is the song where we fall in love. We'll follow for 8 measures or less. We'll bow to our pleasures. There'll be no kiss, cause then we couldn't sing. This is the song where we fall in love. soon we must dance again. It'll hardly look like Barbie and Ken. Our four-left feet will make an ugly scene. This is the song where we fall in love. Shallow. We'll look into each other's eyes so deep. This is the song where we fall in love. This is the song where we fall in love. This is the song where we fall in
Can we kiss again now, Oliver? Even though we look like shit.
Yes, Abigail. We can kiss now. The song is over, and we'll close our eyes so we don't see how disgusting we both are.
Oh, Oliver!
Oh, Abigail.
Oh, Oliver, I hope you win this competition. Although right now I really feel like America's happiest person.
Oh, me too. But now, I don't really have an urge to win. I think I put Margaret in the past behind me. She was the reason I came on the show in the first place.
What will you do?
I don't know. I suppose I should see this thing to the end, but competing with you, it's going to be very hard.
We can't let any of the others win.
Why not?
Well, I don't like to talk badly about anyone, but
Well, but what?
well, I think your instincts about Seymour are spot on. He's not to be trusted.
Well, what makes you say that?
I don't know, it's just a feeling, and my intuition's pretty good.
But what about Serenity and Anna Katerina?
I don't think Serenity is genuine. The yogi thing, it's like some persona he created.
Yeah, well... Yeah, I suppose that's possible.
Anna Carolina, methinks she doth protest a bit much. Tries too hard to look happy. What? Do you know something I don't?
No, it's just that
I hope you know you can trust me.
I know, it's just that, well, I'm a man who keeps his promises. Look, don't be upset. I just keep promises.
Well, what do you want to tell them?
Nothing. Nothing, really. It's nothing.
You're right, Oliver. You're a man of integrity. That's one of the things I love about you. We deserve to win this. We are America's happiest people.
But there can only be one winner.
Oh, I know. But if one of us wins, both of us wins.
And we'll give all the money to the orphanage.
You'd do that if you won?
Yes.
But what were you planning on doing with the money?
Actually, I hadn't really thought about it that much. I've learned that money isn't that important and can even be, well, damaging. What I want now is for you to be happy.
I am.
We better get changed. Our call time at the studio is coming up soon.
You're right. Oh God, it's gonna be hard to concentrate.
Oh, I know.
I forgot my robe. You go ahead, Oliver. Ha! I have his heart. Now all I have to do is break it. Or maybe not. Maybe he'll just let me win. Damn it! I have to find out what he knows about Aunt Carolina. It's the Queen of Happy. The Queen of the Day. I'm evil, it's true, and proud of it too, if it gets me my way. The Queen of Happy. The Queen of the Night. I'll show them what's what. Their throats I will cut if it wins me the fight.
Lights out, blackout, end of Act 1. We will now have a 10-minute intermission. Act 2, lights up. Happy Hollywood Studios sound stage.
It's so good.
I know. I'm loving these one-on-one
Oh my
interviews.
god, right? I freaking love reality TV. Free non-union quote talent.
Reality is just better than scripted TV.
I mean, these suckers, right? They don't know what's coming,
I mean, first, we'll just get him in the interview.
right? Or we'll get him in the editing room.
Either way.
We gotcha! It's all about manipulation. When we make them laugh or cry, they will show their lamentation. When they see it, they will die.
Yes, you know that's true. We're gonna make this crew blue. See, we know how to make our contestants break and do what we want them to do and what we want them to say to. And we'll say to them, gotcha! Oh yeah, yes, we'll say to them, gotcha! Uh-huh, and we'll say to them, gotcha! Oh yeah, yes, we'll say to them, gotcha! Uh-huh. It's all about the finale that reveals them for what they are. You will see them in their folly when they think that they are stars. Yes, you know that's true. We're gonna make these clouds blue. See, we know how to make our contestants break and do what we want them to do, what we want them to say to.
And we'll say to them, gotcha! Oh yeah, yes, we'll say to them, gotcha! Uh-huh, and we'll say to them, gotcha! Oh yeah, yes, we'll say to them, gotcha! Uh-huh.
Scene shift, next day, Pacoima House, living room and corridor to bedrooms.
The big finale is tonight. Are you nervous?
Of course not. I'm Anna Carolina. Thank you for keeping my secret, Oliver.
Sure thing.
If I can't win, I hope you do. You're a good man.
Stop it.
I'm gonna try to take a little nap before our big finale.
Margaret! What are you doing here? How did you get in?
I work the security guard outside. He let me in.
What are you doing here?
Watching you on television? I don't know. I just had to see you.
This is just a TV show. But I meant every word that I said. I've really learned to be happy. Most of the time, anyway.
I believe you. I mean, after I broke up with you, I dated all these men. These really hot men. I had all this really great sex. And
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Really and it was just like unbelievable.
Yeah, I get it.
I realized that they weren't you. I mean, even though yours is a little dingling, you know.
Moving on.
Seeing you on TV, I just realized how much I missed you and how much that you were doing to win me back. And it made me look in the mirror, and I didn't like what I saw. I'm not happy pushing drugs to doctors. I hate my job, so I quit. And, well, I want you back.
Too late. He's in love with me.
What? Oliver, the doubting librarian?
Well,
Is it true?
Yes, it's true, isn't it, darling?
No, I should have listened. We could have tried.
Well, you shoulda, coulda, woulda when you coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Oh, yeah? He's mine.
All for my dead body.
Margaret, Abigail, and Oliver strip down the sexy French cabaret-style clothes and perform in a posh women battling to win Oliver.
You're mine.
Oh. No,
Where is everyone?
Oh my God, you gotta hide. Quick, go to my room. Second floor, on the left.
Okay.
Go.
Where is everyone?
Just upstairs, getting ready for the finale.
Okay, well, you all have 20 minutes, and where the hell is my assistant?
Oliver, you can't love that big woman.
Well, but I
want you. I need you. We do have to get ready for tonight.
Yeah, we do.
We see Serenity emerge from his bedroom.
I've got to find that camera.
He goes into Abigail's room, locking the door behind him.
We have time for a quickie. Come on, my hot, sexy man.
No.
They exit, re-emerging in upstairs corridor. Abigail pulls him toward her bedroom door, but it's locked.
Shit, let's go to your room, Oliver.
No, we can't.
Okay, we'll go to Serenity's room.
Abigail throws open Serenity's bedroom door, pokes her head in.
Oh, this one's
She
empty.
pulls Oliver into the room, slams the door shut. Anna Carolina steps out of her room.
What was that noise?
MC enters the corridor.
Why are you here?
Anna Carolina, we have evidence that you've cheated. But we might be able to make out some kind of arrangement.
Anna Carolina hesitates but opens the door to her room.
Okay, come in. Let's talk.
Anna Carolina lets MC into her room. Just as she is about to follow MC into her room, Margaret pokes her head out of Oliver's room.
Who are you? I'm looking for Oliver. I thought I heard him with a woman.
Anna Carolina goes into her room and shuts the door. Meanwhile, producer and production assistant have entered the other side of the stage in the living room.
15 minutes, everybody!
Margaret pops back into Oliver's room, slams the door. Serenity emerges from Abigail's room.
Damn it, I can't find it.
Serenity crosses to Seymour's room, knocks on doors. Seymour opens the door.
Do you know where Abigail keeps her camera?
No, why would I?
She videotaped you surreptitiously the other night and she may have recorded me too. We need to find this shit!
The two go into Abigail's room, shutting and locking the door behind them. Anna Carolina emerges from her room, fighting off the advances of MC.
I don't care if you kick me off the shop. You're despicable. You need to leave now.
Anna Carolina pushes MC away and knees him in the crotch. MC runs downstairs. Anna Carolina goes back into her room and slams it shut.
What were you doing up there?
Just checking to see if the cast is ready.
You were trying to get into Anna Carolina's pants.
Oh, so what? If she goes after me, it's my word against hers.
I don't know exactly what you were doing upstairs, but I've got audio on my phone of Anna Carolina telling you to leave her alone and our conversation just now. I've had enough of you. You'll get fired after the show ends.
You wouldn't, sweet cheeks.
Oh yes, I would.
We'll discuss this later.
Nothing to discuss. Now get out of here, you're supposed to be in makeup.
Oliver, clothes and hair all mussed up, emerges from Serenity's room, followed by a mussed up Abigail.
Come back into the
Pull her back
room.
into the room.
Come back into the room, hot man. We need to talk about Anna Carolina's secret.
What? What? No!
Why?
10 minutes, everyone!
We need to pull ourselves together and get
The
downstairs.
two go back into Serenity's room and shut the door. Margaret sticks her head out of Oliver's room.
Oliver, is that you? Where are you? What should I
Who are you?
do? Nobody.
Margaret goes back into Oliver's room, shuts the door. Oliver, still a bit mussed up, emerges from Serenity's room.
What are you doing in my room?
Nothing.
Abigail comes out of the room.
You librarian, where is your camera?
They lunge at her, but Abigail retreats quickly and locks the door behind her. They bang on the door.
Open up!
What is going on?
What were you doing in my room with Abigail?
Margaret emerges from the room.
Was that I heard you moaning? And I heard a woman. What were you doing?
Nothing. No, that wasn't me.
Yes, that was Oliver. We were having sex.
Abigail slams the door and locks it before Serenity and Seymour can grab her.
5 minutes!
How could you? I told you that I want you back.
Margaret,
What's going on up there? I'm coming up!
Producer enters upstairs corridor. Anna Carolina emerges from the room.
Where's Abigail?
time to go downstairs, everyone.
Okay.
Who's that?
Nobody.
It's me because I'm so stressed. But now I'm happy, see?
There's some trollop hiding in that room.
Abigail.
Producer goes to Oliver's room and knocks on it.
Come out, whoever you are.
Producer opens door and goes into room, but we don't see it.
I didn't see anyone.
I told you! Nobody was in my room crying.
Crying hysterically.
Okay, well, calm down, everyone. Okay, it's time to hand over your cameras. We need to review the footage before the finale.
All the contestants except Abigail go into their rooms and collect their cameras and hand them to the producer.
Mine is in the kitchen in one of the top cupboards.
Why are you? Clever girl.
Okay, Abigail, come downstairs with me and give you your camera. The rest of you, be downstairs in 5 minutes. The van's here to take you to the studio. I've got to get these cameras over to the studio to see if there's any good footage for tonight's finale.
Margaret! Are you here? Margaret! Oh, thank God. She must have jumped out the window or something.
Who is she?
My ex-girlfriend.
What was she doing here? How'd she get in?
Lax security. Are you gonna report me?
It doesn't matter. I'm screwed anyway.
Me too, probably.
What do you mean?
I saw Abigail taping Seymour the other night while I was making a call to someone.
What? You're not supposed to have a cell phone on you.
Yes, I know. I managed to sneak one in. I had to make this one call.
What about you?
I'm not sure, but she may have videotaped me as well.
Doing what?
Something the judges wouldn't like.
I hate to say I told you so. Actually, no, I don't. I don't trust either of you.
Then what about you? What was Brian Ocean doing in your room? Were you planning to seduce him to win the competition?
Asshole practically assaulted me.
The four exit and rejoin producer in the living room.
The band's waiting for you. Abigail's already in it.
Scene shift. Happy Hollywood Studios soundstage, set up as it was at the beginning of the play.
One of these happy people will be named America's Happiest Person. So let's get to it and find out who the winner is. Let's start with Seymour Fong. Happily married man with children, or is he? Now, we are going to release the cumulative scores of our judges later. But first, let's take a look at some never-before-seen footage we shot during one of our individual on-camera interviews. We asked Seymour why he wanted to be named America's Happiest Person.
Well, if I were a rich man... Wait a minute, that's not true. You asked me what my favorite song from my favorite musical was.
Yeah, right. But we could forgive your crass reasons for wanting to win the competition until we saw this shocking footage taken on the camera of a fellow contestant.
Hello, Lisa? I'm sorry to call so late. I know, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch with you, but you know I'm in LA now, right? I'm on this reality show. It doesn't matter. I want to see you and him. I've told you, I can't leave her right now. It's just too complicated, but soon, I hope.
Seymour knew not to use a cell phone during the competition. But even more shocking is the revelation that he is an adulterer who appears to have a son born out of wedlock. Lisa is not the name of your wife, is it, Seymour Fong?
No.
Pity, Seymour. You have been eliminated from the competition. Womp womp. You must leave the stage now.
I love you, Lisa. I know we will never find happiness until we are together. I'm coming for you and Kent now.
Oh, scandalous, just scandalous. And now, we turn to Serenity Sky. Here we have the yogi who preaches love and peace and veganism.
Yes,
Isn't that right?
Namaste.
Well then, let's take a look at a clip from one of your interviews.
My hero is Adolf Hitler. My hero is Adolf Hitler. My hero is Adolf Hitler. No, wait a minute. You can't believe that. That's badly edited. Come on. You asked me who my hero is, and I answered Mahatma Gandhi. And then you asked me my definition of evil, and I said Adolf Hitler.
Really? Audience, who do you believe? Do you believe the smug Serenity Sky? But if anyone has any doubt, check out the footage shot by another contestant.
Serenity recreating his earlier scene is given a bag. He pulls out a bottle of whiskey from the bag and gulps down the drink.
Oh, hell yeah!
He reaches into the bag and pulls out a cupcake and gobbles it down.
Friggin' orgasmic.
Serenity reaches in the bag again, pulls out a pack of cigarettes, lights one, takes a deep drag.
Oh, nicotine, I love you. I love you.
Serenity stuffs another cake in his mouth, followed by a swig from the whiskey bottle, followed by a deep drag from the cigarette.
Screw this yoga, vegan, namaste shit. Pizza, here I come. Oh, wait.
Clearly a fraud. for dismissed Serenity Sky.
You'll see, Abigail Boner! Karma will get you!
He thinks it's Serenity who's being bitten by karma. And now, we're down to our last 3 contestants. Who will be crowned America's Happiest Person? And now we turn to Miss Anna Carolina. Our judges scored you very high. I particularly like how you sketched a picture of me in the Draw Your Happiness round. You clearly exude happiness, not to mention hot samba sexiness. But we would like to bring on stage someone who has something interesting to say. Everyone, let's give a warm welcome to Detective Sam Slade. Anna Carolina, do you know this man?
Maybe.
Sorry, Dollface. They caught me as I was slipping out of the house the other night. Normally, I ain't no squealer, but these TV guys are like the Gestapo.
Tell our audience what you told us.
Like I said, this beautiful woman here ain't happy. Not one bit. Nope. She left her family in Brazil years ago and regrets it. She hired me to find them.
What a waste of money that was.
But you ain't paid me a penny.
Details.
I'm sorry, Anna Carolina. Believe me, I'm sorry. But number 1, you broke the rules by having contact with an outsider, but more importantly, you aren't happy. You have to leave.
All right. I might not be so happy, but at least I'm not a lech like you.
Hey, judges! Wait for me!
And now, we're down to our last 2 finalists. Please step forward, Oliver and Abigail. Do we have the sash and tiara ready?
Production assistant steps forward holding tiara and sash with America's Happiest Person written on it. Production assistant also holds an envelope in his mouth.
Both Oliver Grimm and Abigail Boner, I beg your pardon, Bonner. Both these contestants have demonstrated true happiness through the course of this competition. But in their interviews and in the difficult rounds of the contest, as you know, Miss Bonner won the first round of the competition, and the second round was a 5-way tie. But in their overall scores were very close. Envelope, please. And the winner, with a score of...
Stop! I'm not happy. I'm not one bit happy. Abigail is the rightful winner. Goodbye, Abigail.
We promised you drama and you got it! Abigail Boner, the mousy librarian from Nebraska, is America's Happiest Person! Abigail, take your victory walk!
Spot on Abigail, who walks and waves to the audience. The walk turns into slow motion as applause and lights slowly fade out, and everyone else on stage exits slowly. Slowly, Abigail's sweet smile in turn, and tears turn into an evil smile.
The Queen of Happy, the Queen of the Day. I'm evil, it's true, and proud of it too, 'cause it got me my way. The Queen of Happy, the Queen of the Night. I've won the fight. I've won $1 million. I am America's happiest person.
So what happened after the show ended? Of course, we all were contractually obligated to go on a lame after the final pose talk show. Sleazy MC Brian Ocean was the host. But he was fired right after the talk show for sexual harassment. Anyway, nobody wants to hear or see that scumbag, so we'll just tell you what we all revealed. Seymour, sing to us.
I left the show and then I went to join with Lisa and my Kent. The paparazzi followed us and made a silly big ol' fuss that Lisa clearly had to be 1/2 my age, around 33. In fact, she's almost half my age.
You dog, Lisa is a real hot girl, you rogue. But what about your wife named Pearl?
Turns out she wanted a divorce from me so she could marry her friend Melody. My other kids are super fine with it. They say we both have found a better fit.
Seymour, do you think you found happiness?
Yeah, I mean, there's no such thing as happily ever after, but I think for both of my families, we're sometimes close to that again.
Serenity, sing to us.
Left the show and went to Spain to drink and smoke some Mary Jane. I passed the days in impure bliss and fell in love with a chick named Chris. And then she dumped me, I became a wimpy man so full of shame.
You fake, pity has no place for you, you snake. We all know you are full of shit.
You're right, but then I came up with a plan to be the man that I sincerely am and work on Wall Street to effect a scam on any sucker that I felt I can.
So, Serenity, you've turned into a hedonistic, pathetic loser with plans to be a Wall Street scam artist?
Dude, that is so true.
Are you happy?
Dude, what's happening?
Anna Carolina, sing to us.
I left the show and pondered life. For myself, I was in strife. Wasn't sure what to do. In fact, I didn't have a clue. Then dear Ollie came along, reminded me that I was strong.
Hey, see, I know that you are truly free to let me help you find your family. And so we flew to tropical Brazil and put our shoulders to the grinding wheel. At last, we found the dearest family, and now we live in perfect harmony. That's right. We're in love. And we're together, the two of us.
And my family lives next door to us in Miami.
And thus, as the tale of America's happiest person comes to a close.
Wait, what about me? I need to be in this number too.
Bitch, you dead!
You stupid idiot. My character's dead, but I'm not.
You two is one and the same.
Very true.
You're as nasty in real life as Abigail is. Let's be honest.
Hey guys, what do we think? Was it karma that bit Abigail in the ass when she was killed by that falling shelf of books as she was moving out of her office and CPR failed to save her?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah!
I think so.
So, Oliver, tell us what you've learned about happiness.
Nobody really holds the key to happiness. However, winning back a pill-pushing girlfriend isn't the answer. But having a hot Brazilian girlfriend in your bed every night sure helps a lot. A certain amount of money is good, but less than we think. Healthy friendships and family relations are important. Jealousy and envy are poison. Trust and gratitude are crucial. Learn to let go. Love, love, and love some more. Don't think too much. And don't try to be happy. Just be.
Beautiful, Sam.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good, right?
Oliver and I do think that happiness comes in moments. Moments of love, laughter, prizes.
Stop it.
Look, we all know the pursuit of happiness is mostly just a crack of shit. But we also know what's going to make us happy in this moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's time.
Doing the finale.
I need to be part of this. You have to have all the main characters in the finale, duh.
Okay, bitch. Everybody ready?
Happiness, what we want, and we know that we can truly taunt us to be greedy and confused. We find ourselves so bemused. Let's face it, life goes boom, and we end up in a tomb. What the fuck? Happiness is just a crock. What the heck? Life is just a big fat wreck. What the hell? We're collapsing all pell-mell. What the fuck? Reality could really suck. Dance break.
I do not know how to dance.
All together. What the fuck? Happiness is just a crock. What the heck? Life is just a big fat wreck. What the hell? We're collapsing all pell-mell. What the fuck? Reality can really suck.